Oh, there we are. Hey, doggy traders. Good morning. It is somewhere around 7:15. Actually, we're a couple minutes late, but trying something new for a live broadcast. One, I don't know if you can see it there. This red and green thing, pretty thing here down here, is a video switcher, and that allows me to go like this and go from one camera to another. Finally, leaving up my. Let's see. We've started it. Leaving up that that right there. There we go. Right there. Leaving that so you can know who I am, and also switch from camera angle to camera angle. And what that does is gives you a different look at home. And I just want to test one thing here real quick. Check 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. So you're hearing me. You think you're kind of getting blasted out a little bit, actually. How about that? A little better. Not making you. Not making anybody at home hold their ears because I'm too loud. Anyway, we're going to trade live today and try to do it on the Nasdaq and US 30. And basically see how it goes. That's what it looks like right now. Get a little bigger for you. That's the three-way look, the 1, 3, and 5 minutes. That's what it looks like on the 15-minute. We're out of the cloud. If you remember well, actually right now we're kind of in the yellow, however. We're out of the cloud. That's this area here. Make sure I can... What we're doing here. We're out of the cloud. I'm seeing, yep, okay, I'm on there. Good. We're out of the cloud. That's this area here. We're trading up here in the 15-minute. That's number one. But then we also want to be out of the yellow down here on the 1, 3, and the 5. So we'll switch over to that. And the 1 minute is in the yellow. That's over here. As far as where the yellow path is. Remember, there's 3 elements to whether or not we take trade, and we've actually since added the 4th. We've learned more about that. First element is this gray space. That's the mountain. The next element is the pink and blue space. That's the ice. The third element is the yellow line. That is the hiking path. And the 4th element, we don't have a cute name for it. It's the blue and red lines down here. What everything means is being oversold or overbought, and where it's going. What if you remember? What this did was told us, based on lots of data previously recorded, that this tells us. You can't see where I'm moving my hand because the mic boom is in the way. But you can follow the cursor on the screen. Go to the arrow. There we go. What this all means is not only where it's been, but where it's going. And so if we look at it right now, on the 5 minute, it's saying that we're continuing with, ideally with a buy, based on the upward trend in the mountain and the blue ice. However, the hiking path itself has started to come down, suggesting a upcoming sell. In the mountain and the ice, it's already done that, in that we're coming down another side and it's turned red right here on the 3 minute. And we've been coming down on the hiking path for the 3 minute. On the 1 minute, definitely been coming down. We've gone from red to pink, so it's slightly loosening up a little bit, but still on a downward trend. Dr. Mike, Wake Trader, would say that we're not going to trade this yet because this 5 minute is still suggesting that it's going up. Oh, I hear one of the dogs. The fourth element is, which one is? Hey, Mobs. Moby woke up and is with us. The fourth element for what we're tracing now is this blue and red line, this squiggly line at the bottom that usually stays in this bottom third of the indicator. However, it can sometimes break up top like the blue one does here, like the red does here, like the red does there, and the blue does there. That suggests an even greater shift and where it's going. So when the blue is at the top on the 5 minute, it's talking about a buy, which is what we're looking at here. Here we've switched to the red and we're coming down. Here we've switched to the red and we've been coming down. So what I'm wondering, because this 1 minute has been happening first, and all this data has been about scalping and has been about quickly scalping. So I'm wondering if perhaps looking at the 5 minute is too far out, and perhaps changing it to the 3, 1, and the 30-second. That's going to mean a couple of things. One, upgrading my membership to TradingView, and two, recreating or re-signing into a demo account where I can first test this, because I'm not going to take any hard-earned money and risk it on something that is still a hypothesis on my end, and it's not something that Dr. Mike has. Where do I have the dog? Oh, he's on a spot. I don't want to move any of the cameras, but one of the throw rugs that I've got covering the internet cable. Okay, so now the 5 minute has moved into pink. The 3 minute has been, and now what we would do is enter on the 1 minute, which is already coming down into looking like, if you look at the yellow line, it's looking like it's going to transition into a sell, or I'm sorry, transition from a sell into a buy. So on Dr. Mike's, we would wait. What I've been seeing is that we're still getting a look at it go down. Okay, so we're looking at from there. Okay, yeah, 32,951. You know, down to the moment where it went red on the 5 would have been right about there. 32. We're looking at about 20 points. And yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. And that's why I'm suggesting that we look into check 1, 2. I don't know if I got some viewers. If somebody wouldn't mind hitting us up and letting us know if you can hear us. Okay, hear me. Okay. For whatever reason, the check 1, 2. The lights on my mic are not lighting like they usually do. Just say in the comments. Speaking of comments. Oh, it's Lars. Hey, buddy. I'm awake. It's not 1 o'clock. 1:26 where I'm at. It's 7:26 where I'm at, and I could not sleep for shit last night. So yeah, Lars, let me know in the comments, please, bud, if you can hear me okay. And Facebook users, don't forget to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and hit. I think it's grant permission, or it's one block. It's simple. It's easy once and done. Just hit that for us, please, so that we can see you when you comment and we get to say hello to you. All right, Lars checking in. Nice, thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with the sleeping was last night. I was up till almost 20 after 3 before I started even feeling tired. Lying in bed. So you're seeing on your screen now. The past couple of hours, we've had some news stories, according to TradingView. U.S. macroeconomic data in February likely to pose smaller hurdles for equity market. Scotiabank says that's according to Scotiabank. So fewer hurdles for February, which is awesome because the month is now over. Futures rise after Wall Street's worst weekly rout of 2023. Yeah, last week sucked. So that they're rising is obviously a good thing, but I mean, they must also had nowhere else to go. Nasdaq, S&P, Dow futures rise with durable goods orders in view. So yeah, also coming back up. Lars up with me last night. Yeah, this dude's up till all hours of the night every night. God love you, buddy. So some other news. We are now also broadcasting on. I got to redo the overlay. But you guys know that you can get us everywhere here. And if you look at the four corners, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Twitter, as well as YouTube across the bottom, that's where you can get us live. You can also now get us live. I don't know. I'm covered by Twitch down there. I'm covered by Twitch down in the corner. You can now also get us live on Telegram. We created yesterday a Telegram account. Created a Telegram account yesterday, and Moby moved out to the bar room. Just like any others, anywhere you want to be at Doggy Traders, you can join us there. I think there may be a delay with the audio. See, now look at the 5 and the 3. There is the 3. We're still in the sell, and we just lost out on. Boom. Another 14 or 15 points. Easily another 10 points. So the 20 points on this sell, another 10, another 30 points on that buy, that, we're definitely indicating down here, but not indicating to get in on a buy here yet. You might argue that is chasing the markets, but this is indicating it. This is saying it's going to happen, and that we're still looking at a little bit of some sharp growth, and now these are turning around. This red has come down; it's leveling out. Boom! There's a green spike or a blue spike on the 3-minute. So not just my rambling, but me waiting on the 5-minute would have cost us. We're now up to 40 points. So we're definitely going to look at that. We're definitely going to revisit, shrinking this down even more, possibly getting rid of the 5, turning this into a 3-minute, 3-minute, turning that into a 1-minute, and turning this 1 minute into a 30-second. And even, look at what happened on the 1 before the 3 even turned around. Boom. 924, I mean, that's an easy 30 points, right? It's too early for me that's why I use the tools, dude. Use the tools. Boom. 27.9. Yeah, that's an easy 30 points. It's an easy 25 points. And, we're pushing 30, but we'd be out by now. I'd be dancing. I'd be going to go make some coffee. So, I think that's going to be today's task, is to upgrade the TradingView membership. You know what I need to do? Lars, you still there? Because I know we got one of our TradingView gurus on, or at least we did. Maybe the man's finally trying to go get some sleep. Lars has been, when I was doing this, when we were doing our live shows 3 times a week at like 9 o'clock at night, towards the end of the day, and when a lot of you were actually there, it would be like 2, 3, 4 in the morning for Lars, and God love him, the dude's commenting, he's on, he's with us. He's saying look at Discord. Lars, if you're talking about Discord for streaming, I've tried that. I don't know Discord as well yet. I know that's another option. I'm now streaming today on all 8 of my maximum possible number of destinations. Let's see, look at my dashboard. I'm on 3 Facebook accounts, my personal, the Yerger Group company account, the Doggy Traders, of course. On LinkedIn, I can only do 1 at a time, so we're on the Doggy Traders. On YouTube, we're on the Doggy Traders. Twitch Doggy Traders, Twitter Doggy Traders, and TradingView, Telegram. We're on a custom one because that's not one of the preset destinations for StreamYard. But I figured out the custom one, and that's why we went live there. Discord would be custom. I would probably take out one of the Facebooks to add Discord. And then the other destination I'm trying to do is actually TradingView. You can actually broadcast to TradingView also, but they recommend using OBS. And I don't. I've got no reason. StreamYard for a douche like me that's not exactly tech savvy. StreamYard is an amazing product if you guys want to do into any content creating. And the cool thing about it is that you can do so much more with it now. When I first got into it last summer, it was best for streaming live like this. You could record, but oh my God, was it an experiment. Now it's how I record all of the educational series that we're doing right now. I'm recording some right now. We'll be editing and getting that out next. Check the end screen for today for a link on that, or an eventual link on that. So, we're growing. The Doggy Traders is growing. I see a number of viewers that, I didn't usually get, which is awesome. So, I mean, let's see. I'm presuming that's what you sent. That's one of the reasons why you want me to check out Discord. You sent me something there. The bank orders and institution orders for this week, awesome, cool. I will definitely check that out. So now let's look at this. Okay, we don't have the 5 up here anymore. According to Dr. Mike, we're looking at the 5, 3, and the 1. And here's the problem. Now the 5 is suggesting a buy. It's not at the zone we want it down here for that big movement that we just saw. But now the 5 is suggesting a buy. The 3 minutes in that, and the 1 minute's turning around and coming down. So, I mean, we would still be waiting for that right setup, and we would have missed this and this. we would have missed this. We would have missed this 20 some points, 20, 25 points downward trend, and we would have missed this 25-point upward trend. And now, because that's still suggesting buy, we're missing this 52 to 42, this 10-point downward trend. So yeah, I think we're going to tighten up on the minutes, because we're not we're scalping with this and here it comes. It's coming down. What this doesn't show is how far down we think it's going to go. And that was really something that I still needed to talk with Dr. Mike about. And another thing I need to do on MT4, which you're not even seeing on your screen yet, is get the true. It's an app within the app. On MT4, I've got authorization for his additional trade manager, which is sick. On that upward or downward swing, it allows you to stay into the trade. It trails your stop loss, so that if you want to continue to ride it to the top and you don't know where that top is, you can close up the stop loss, have it a little closer behind you, especially once you're in profit. And once it turns around and starts coming down, even if it does go back up, you'll stop out before it crashes, and you'll take that profit. Same thing on a sell. Before it turns around and comes back up, it'll stop you out in profit. And as all of us say, saying a doggy trader saying, it's a saying, a little money's better than no money. And so that's key. That's always good to have. And that's we saw the news last week sucked, and there were days I ended the day $3 in profit for the day. And you multiply that by 330 days a year, and I'm still making $1,000. And with a pension, and whether I'm a professional or part timer, it's money. And we all have other streams of income anyway, so what the hell? But obviously that needs to improve, and we're looking to do that this week. And now, especially, I think, and because now we're coming down. What did we just come down now? In the past 5 minutes, we came down 16 points. It's definitely slowed down. I think I'd be out by, especially that fourth candle is actually blue. It was kind of blue. It's more like one of the hammers, but did come back up, and we don't like that when we're in a sell. So, and I seem to suck at sells right now. Let me know in the chat if any of you guys oftentimes have a more difficult time calling a sell over a buy. Oh yeah, look at this smart ass. Last week was fun. To be okay. Well, yeah, you know what? I agree. It was a challenge, and learning this new strategy and trading off of it. So the 3-minute definitely setting up for a sell still. And that's what you look at. When you see this line here, I've learned that, it's still really suggesting it's going to sell. So not to worry about already hitting the bottom down here. What we still worry about, though, is that on a 5-minute window, it's still suggesting buy. So, that could turn around on you and get ugly, which is, again, why we say a little money is better than no money. Get out, take the money, run. But, yeah, back to Lars's comment here. When he said last week was fun. Yeah, a good trader can trade in any market. And, look at the 1 minute. Look at the 1 minute. Maybe that's just going to be a wick or just a short candle. But, yeah, I would have been out and the 1 minute's turning around. So now it's turning around for, like almost a bigger buy, and at the 5 minute is still blue. What little bit is over there is blue. And our hiking path is on an upward trend, and we got some blue right in there. It's definitely blue here. What I've also learned is that when this red line extends like this, or blue line extends like this, what are you looking at? You're looking at stability. You're looking at this is going to be for a while. And then you see that. This turned around. Where the end of that blue line horizontally, we're still in an upward trend. It hasn't really turned around yet, so it's saying that you got time. I'm learning, and I'm really liking this software that Dr. Mike sent us. See, one of when I first had Lars on the show, he was our what I said was our crypto expert, and he said, "Oh, I'm not an expert." I'm like, "Dude, you know more than I do." And you make you say stuff like that, man. You get me lost real quick. But I met some really bright people through IML. Met Lars. We had Reggie Romano here in the studio, our first in-studio guest. Lars was our first guest. He joined us from Europe. Reggie also joined us from Europe in person. Lars, we got to get you to do that too. And right now he's waiting on 142 on gold. Is that an active trade, Lars, or are you waiting to place one? Yeah, so back to looking at the 3 minute, and the 3 minutes might still be too far out because, look at the one. Hiking path went up, and that's it. When that jets like that, that really gives you good suggestion. The blue and the red are fighting it out down here. And it's because of that I would not have gotten in. Now I'll get in. On this 1 minute alone, because it's telling me that blue is crossed over and is higher. We've got blue forming. And I'm still testing that, so I'm not going to get in with live money yet. But over here on the 3, the red has come down and leveled out. The hiking path is down here into this blue zone where we know it's going to turn around, and look at the 1 minute. So if I would have gotten in somewhere here, we're looking at only 6 points. And that's if we got out at the high point. Maybe not yet, and maybe this pullback gives us a better chance at re-entry on this smaller, quicker scalping. And maybe it's consolidating too. Maybe it's trying to all meet up for that big move. What's it look like on the 15? So here's what I hate. We've got traffic down here, and we've got traffic up here. And here we are consolidating in the middle. Where is it going to go? Is it going to crash or is it going to moon? And that is the super sucky point. So what time do we got? We got 3 bars there. There it is. So just this red and the 2 blues that we've been trading on there. Yeah, that's still a good 30-point window over the past hour. Since about 1:30, 2 o'clock last night. Yeah. Definitely a good reason to pull an all-nighter there. But could it go back down to that? You know, the news was saying we've already hit our lows, and it's going to come back up. Which means that maybe, now that we're awake and trading, maybe it's going to go up another 200. Let's figure it out. We can... there's our answers. Lars is still waiting to get into that gold trade. DXY. Oh, so that's gold, right? Yeah, I haven't traded that in a while, so I'm a little sleepy on that. It needs to give a push up on the 4-hour, and we go down. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So lots of positives starting the week off. We are on. Let's see if I can share that, or I don't know, put any of that up. The downside, if any of you joined us via Telegram, we are still trying to figure out why the sound is a little bit slower. Not quite sure what the deal is there. I'll have to have somebody in to help me with it, smarter than I am, but if you're joining via Telegram, welcome. We now have a new destination that we're streaming to. I thought I had another dog at my feet. We now have another destination that we're streaming to, and that's awesome. I don't need everybody joining via YouTube and getting all kinds of views through YouTube. That's not. I'm not here for the stats. I'm here for your stats. Help you guys get trading alongside of me and making you profitable by sharing some of this information with you. You can get this software yourself. I'm not going to lie, it's pricey. I don't know what he's selling it for now. I got in last September before I was even really ready to use it. And as a result, I saved anywhere from $10,000 to $90,000. I bought this, what you're seeing at the bottom of your at the bottom of the TradingView screen, cost me $10,000. And by October, he was selling it to new students for a confirmed $20,000 per student. I got a second student that sits right behind me that we share my TradingView, and he Dr. Mike's aware, we share my TradingView profile. You can only be on one device at a time with TradingView. It kicks you off the other one. So if the kid sits behind me and logs in, he kicks me out. Sometime he'll be sitting there gaming, and I'll be looking at this, and he'll just log into TradingView from his desk and sit there giggling because he's not using it. He just does it to piss me off. So, but yeah, his students right now, as of January, are buying this stuff down at the bottom of your TradingView screen for $100,000, and he's selling it. So, clearly, I'm still. You all know by now, I'm a humble person, and I admit that I'm still learning, his system. I do think we can scalp even quicker than the 1, 3, and 5. I think we can cut it down to 32nd and 1. So and still be profitable on some of the smaller moves. But he's got students that are using this daily in this time frame right now. He's got students trading right alongside of us right now who are basically tripling their account in a week. They will have, by 9 o'clock this morning, they will have 30% growth. And I'm looking at it's still a small account. I cashed some of it out a little bit ago. I got $350 in this account that I'm using right now. Imagine turning that into for almost $500 by the end of today. Another 30% tomorrow. So almost, another 150, almost 700, 650. By Wednesday, this account will have more than doubled. And it's all relative. So it's not just a couple $100 per account. If this is $1,000 account, then it's up to $1,300 by tomorrow. And everybody's doing it. All of his students are doing this. So I got to learn to use it better. And I think I sent him a message on it. I have not heard back, but he sometimes misses. It was a voice message through text, and he sometimes misses them. I don't know why, but I'll check back in with him again this week. And Moby's asleep in the bar room, and I guess Matrix is still in bed. Oh, okay. He says type DXY into it's for a tool or function. Wrong search. There it is. I'm going to guess that's what your currency index, is that what you're looking at, Lars? Yeah, cool. Thanks, bud. All right, gang. So it is 8 o'clock. I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to finally go make some coffee. But I'm thinking we'll do this again this week. And I'm not going to keep these on YouTube or anywhere else. There's really nothing else that I wouldn't be reviewing. Nothing else that I wouldn't be reviewing anyway every other day that we trade. So, yeah, we had a good 45 minutes of fun. I didn't place a single trade, and I loved it because I'm really thinking that we're going to cut down the 1, 3, and 5 to something much quicker. And Lars, if you're still watching, we'll do like a Zoom or something, and I'll show you the system. I want to get your opinion on it. Yeah, till we all talk again. Look at I think I wanted to put this up an overlay that it's there. Boom, yeah. That's going to be our end screen for today. We're doing the educational series. We're starting off with what is day trading. Quick, answer a simple question or specific question, and that's going to lead us into other topics to answer that same thing, which of course we will do, and that's going to start the educational. They're going to be recorded. Yep, definitely will, bud. And we'll talk again soon. They're going to be recorded, so they won't be live, but you'll get notifications when they launch on YouTube. And yeah, I'm psyched for it. Also, the inspirational series. As many of you know, my screensaver is made up of a bunch of quotes from famous people, some of whom I've actually met, and some of whom you could come to know, like the Clintons. And formerly have known Anthony Melchiori from the show Hotel Impossible. But sayings they've said, quotes they've said, and how those quotes have influenced my life. I tell that story in the inspirational series of videos, also available on YouTube. I have done one of those live already, but most of those will also be pre-recorded and edited. We'll get rid of all the uhs and ums and me sounding stupid, and also moments like this where I'm rambling. So that's it, gang. Check out the educational series coming soon. What is day trading, and the other questions. What is Forex? What is crypto? What are indices? Things like that. We'll do quick videos on that and then expand those videos once we start monetizing the channel. Till then, see you again. Trade crazy, trade safe, and we'll see you in the markets.